We inherit a lot of ideas from our parents. We go to school and we begin to define ourselves.
Educators and librarians go through the extensive training. They understand age appropriateness. The lowest common denominator, or loudest voices, shouldn't be the ones dictating what's acceptable. The selection of books for classrooms should be left to education experts, not a vocal minority of parents. And they should be done at the local level, not at the state level.
What it says is that if you're going to put these materials out there, then you're going to let the parent know first. And it's amazing because I keep hearing all of these arguments about local options, local options. You want to know what the most localized option you can get to? The individual, the parent.
Let us be clear once again, children do not belong to the state. They do not belong to the community. Parents are charged by God in this Commonwealth with their care and nurture for 18 years. Parents are in charge of their children. That's why we brought forward the Curriculum Transparency Bill, which has passed multiple times on a bipartisan basis. It lets parents know if their students will be taught from explicit materials and lets the parents decide if they want their students to continue with that material. If not, they get different material that covers the same subject matter. Mr. Speaker, you cannot spy on that which ought to be a matter of public record. Parents have a right to know what their children are learning, and if they choose to voice concerns to their elected representatives about that information, it is their right. It is their responsibility.
If you want to debate me on the merits of our particular policies, I am happy to have that discussion. But at the moment you claim, with no evidence other than we don't agree on a particular policy position, the moment you claim that that makes us racist or sexist or bigoted, Mr. Speaker, I've got news. This was tried during the election cycle. You had a lot of parents coming to their local elected officials asking questions about what was going on in their schools. And the initial response was, oh, it's not there. And then when they saw evidence that it was, based off of what their kids were coming home and saying to them, and they went back and reissued the concern, then they got told, oh, well, then you must be a racist. Because that has been the repeated narrative coming from certain members of the other side of the aisle. And there's been a lot of times where we've sat here politely and just took it. Mr. Speaker, not this time.